Hello, everybody. Father Lamb here, and it's Wednesday again. It's Wednesday, April 10th. I got to tell you, I was kind of touched there on Sunday. We had this, beautiful first reading from the Acts of the Apostles, and of course, we'll be hearing more and more from the Acts of the Apostles as we go through the Easter season about, what the disciples are doing. And that first reading on Sunday was repeated yesterday on Tuesday at Mass, and I was like, wow, this is the same reading. And it's the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 4, starting at verse 32, and it goes to on Sunday, it went to verse 35. So it's the same reading, and it's all about the apostles being of one heart, and they sell their goods and put them at the feet of the disciples and all of that, kind of that community part. But then they had a couple more verses on yesterday, on Tuesday, and it kind of jumped out at me. So after they talk about the distribution of goods and living in common, then yesterday, Tuesday, they went on to say this in chapter 4, verse 35, or 36, excuse me, at the Acts of the Apostles. Thus Joseph, also named by the apostles Barnabas, which is translated son of encouragement, a Levite by birth, sold a piece of property that he owned, then brought the money and put it at the feet of the apostles. But what jumped out at me is they say his name, Joseph, but also named by the apostles Barnabas, almost like it's a nickname, like, hi, my name's Joseph. We're going to call you Barnabas. Well, why is that? Well, Barnabas means son of encouragement. And see, Barnabas is the one that we hear all through the Acts of the Apostles, that he accompanies Paul through his journey and everything like that. But what a great nickname, right? To be called the son of encouragement, to be a person of encouragement, Because how often in life people get nicknames for all different sorts of reasons, and that nickname sticks with them the rest of their lives, like this guy's name might be Joseph or whatever, and they call me Chubby, or they call me Wimpy, or they call me Lumpy. We have these nicknames that can be kind of derogatory. But what a beautiful name to be called son of encouragement. And encourage means to instill courage into something, and discourage means to kind of pull the courage out of a situation. So you and I can do that all the time by our words. We can be people of encouragement, encouraging people to live better lives, to do well, or we can be very discouraging by what we say to each other. I often said this, before, and I love that line, where some people brighten up a room by walking into it, some people brighten up a room by leaving it, and which kind of person am I, that we need to ask ourselves. So maybe today we can just focus on being people of encouragement. So often, sometimes even maybe we have good motives, we want to be helpful, our words can come across to the other person as being critical. We might mean well. We just got to watch what we say. I think of the proverbial kid who comes home from school with 5 A's and 1 B plus, and the parents look at the card, the report card, and they say to him, "Boy, why didn't you get an A in this class? You had all A's." And the kid can feel very discouraged. And the parents may mean well, but sometimes we don't realize how our words come across to the other party. So this week, as we go through our week, let's just kind of pray about it and ask God to help us to be people of encouragement. When people leave our presence, are they encouraged by their encounter with us? Do we say the things that bring courage in this situation? Or are they discouraged by their encounter with us? And that can be a great challenge, because words do have power. So this week, let's make a commitment to be people of encouragement. God bless you.